Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We will discuss today different faces of the letter and different shapes when is using some letter in different shape in the Holy Quran and Holy Qaeda. So letter is dal, dal, dal. Dal has three shapes and in different places. This is a dal shape of the beginning of the letter, and this is dal shape middle of the letter, and this is a dal shape end of the letter. When is coming dal beginning of the letter, so dal using of this shape. For example, dakhala, 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 and next letter is dal is middle of the letter of the shape with the examples yadkhuluna, yadkhuluna, yadkhuluna. This is the shape of the dal in middle of the letter. And third shape of the dal end of the letter, yurid, yurid, yurid. This is a shape end of the letter of the dal. So these three shape of the dal, beginning of the letter and middle of the letter and end of the letter. And next letter is zal, zal. So zal has three shapes: beginning of the letter, middle of the letter, and end of the letter. So this is the dal shape of beginning of the letter, and this is dal shape middle of the letter, and this is dal shape end of the letter. So when is coming dal beginning of the letter, so this is shape with examples ذا مقربة, ذا مقربة. And second shape of the dal when is coming dal in middle of the letter, so dal using of this shape. For example, عذابا, عذابا. And third shape of the dal end of the letter, when is dal is using end of the letter, so dal is coming of original shapes. For example, ad, ad, ad. These three shape of the dal, beginning of the letter, middle of the letter, and end of the letter. And next letter is Ra. Ra is, this is a shape. This is the first shape of the beginning of the letter. This is the Ra shape of middle of the letter. This is a Ra shape of end of the letter. When it's coming Ra in middle of the beginning of the letter, so this is a shape with examples. Rasulin, Rasulin. When is Ra is using in middle of the letter, so it's joining with the next previous letter. Karimin, Karimin, Karimin. When is Ra is coming end of the letter, so this is a shape of the Ra end of the letter. For example, Firara, Firara. These three shape of the Ra, beginning of the letter, middle of the letter, and end of the letter. And next letter is a Za, Za, Za. These three shape of the Za, first shape of beginning of the letter, this is when is coming Za in middle of the letter, so this shape of the Za. When is using Za end of the letter, so this is the shape of the Za. When is coming Za in beginning of the letter, what is the examples? Zukhrufa, Zukhrufa. When is coming Za in middle of the letter, so this is the shape of the Za. Anzala, Anzala. When is coming Za end of the letter, so this is the shape of the Za. Az, Az, Az. These three shape of the Za, when is coming Za, beginning of the letter, middle of the letter, and end of the letter. Thanks.